Good morning, Florida lacrosse fans. It's Tuesday, August 9th. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Florida Lacrosse News. Lee Roggenberg, your host. I wonder if anyone wants to maybe do a guest host slot once. Any of you out there who kind of think that you might want to give this a shot one day, get in touch with me. Let's see if maybe we can arrange it. Well, anyhow, welcome to the broadcast. Good and hot this morning. Okay, let's get the bookkeeping out of the way. If you have not already subscribed to the channel and you are watching this, and I don't know why you wouldn't have at this point, please do so. Encourage others to do so. Like the video if you do. Like the video if you don't. Anyhow, okay. If you're interested in advertising across our platform, which includes Varsity Sports Network, FloridaLacrosseNews.com, Florida LX on Twitter, FLALAXNEWS on Facebook. We've also done some work with Brevard Sports Network if you're interested there. We are talking to a couple of advertisers right now, and don't lose your place in case your industry gets here first with someone else. Just get in touch with us and we'll go over potential ideas and opportunities, and hopefully you'll join the Florida Lacrosse News family and be able to do so with benefit to you and your business. Relatively light 5 days in news. We had a couple of commitments that came in. Lake Nona's Aaron Baddock is committed to the Kaiser men's program. I'm not sure if that's the first Lake Nona commit I've seen come through. If it is, congratulations, Aaron, and great to see another program providing a next level commit. And good luck, Aaron. Hopefully you'll fill out your questionnaire. And if you are not sure what that is, just go to the home page. At the top, you'll see Report a Commitment. Click on it. Opens up. Answer the questions. Upload a picture or two. Not in your club uniform. Preferably high school uniform. Maybe in action. If not, plain clothes are fine, but no club uniforms. That's always been the law on this particular this bit. Okay. Another commitment, something that I found really interesting. Cardinal Mooney's Sean Laureano is committed to Rollins. I have known the Laureanos for quite a while now, even before your older brother was even in high school. Used to get to obviously know your dad very well, and congratulations to you on committing to a high-end Division II program. And I'm sure you're going to have a great season coming up. And good luck and congratulations. And again, hopefully you too will fill out your questionnaire. And best wishes for everything in the future. Weber announced a couple of events. They've got a fall classic on October 8th where they're going to be playing both Florida Gulf Coast and Florida Atlantic, two higher end MCLA programs in the state of Florida that have been consistent top 20 programs. And it's just good to see that we're getting close to fall ball, which is kind of what this signifies. Fall ball in college lacrosse is, God, it's already August 9th. We're only talking about 2 months. 2 months until this occurs. But on September 17th, Weber is also hosting their first recruiting weekend. So if you have interest in the school, you might want to check out the website and see what the event is and to sign up for it. Most colleges in America have one of these now. And certainly if you have a school that you're interested in getting in front of directly with the staff and having a chance to see the school, certainly these are the type of events that uh, probably check all the boxes for what you're looking to accomplish. So take a good look and see if you can get to uh, find the school that you want to attend and maybe make that trip and make that reservation. Tampa Lax reported over the weekend the Florida Box Lacrosse League championship game occurred. Orlando with the 10-7 win over Tampa, gaining revenge for last year's loss. Mikey Berkman, 3 goals and 1 assist. Jack Freese, 24 saves for Orlando. Justin Hart, 2 goals, 2 assists. And Tom Tatarian, 15 saves for Tampa. They call it the Big Al Trophy. Jodo, if you're out there, maybe you could drop me an email and explain what that is and who it's named after and how you came about doing it, so I can mention it on Thursday. Kind of pretty cool. We got a Big Al Trophy. It kind of conjures up thinking. World Under 21s, which is usually the World Under 19, but this year, because we had 2-year delay of COVID, they decided to let the players who were going to be under 19 from 2 years ago still be eligible for this. Those of you who saw our Twitter feed saw us post a picture of the team on the bus, and smack in the middle is Oxbridge head coach Stan Ross, who is also an assistant coach under this USA national team. Stan, maybe you could email me a couple of notes of the experience as it goes on, and good luck to the boys. And I didn't see any Florida kids this year, unfortunately, on the roster, but certainly having Stan as an assistant head coach is also one of those things that just shows you what we have down here in this state. PLL over the weekend, Redwoods 15-12 over Cannons. Rob Pennell, 3 goals, 2 assists in the win. Lyle Thompson, 4 goals, 2 assists in the loss for the Cannons. Chrome 13-9 over Chaos. Logan Wisnauskas, 1 goal, 4 assists. Mac O'Keefe, 2 goals, one of them a 2-pointer in the game. Water Dogs 16-15 over Atlas. Former Launch, Kieran McCarter, 2 goals and 3 assists in the win. Chris Gray, 3 goals and 1 assist in the loss. I've been watching Kieran. Kieran's having a really good this year. It's good to see because I thought in his last launch year, his body had been banged up pretty good, and it's glad to see that Kieran's really back on track and looks very healthy, running around, and great game for Kieran. And just again, good to see another kid with a Florida tie doing well. And Whip Snakes 13-11 over Archers. Marcus Holman, 2 goals and an assist, one of those a 2-pointer. Matt Rambo, 4 goals in the game too. Again, Matt, assistant head coach up at the Bowles School, the Florida Connection. So continuing his pretty dominant play. If you listened or watched that game, you saw the analysis that if Matt is has a short stick, you just put the point on the board. He's not going to be stopped. And it certainly seemed that way during this game and certainly during the seasons he's been playing. They're in Salt Lake City this week, relatively short trip from Denver for those who maybe decide to just go straight to Salt Lake. I'm sure that a couple of the players end up going there early in order to do some local media and to help promote the event. Excuse me, for those tickets that haven't been sold yet. Athletes Unlimited, the Women's Professional League. Over the weekend, Team Johansson went 3-0. Team Apuzzo 2-1. Team Colson 1-2. And Team Moreno 0-3. Even though Team Moreno went 0-3, Taylor is still atop the leaderboard in the points with 1,311. Sam Apuzzo is right behind her at 1,305. Amanda Johansson is at 11:53. Katie Glynn, 10:88. And Kaylee Waters, 10:79. So you're going to see Team Colson drop out, and it's going to be Team Glynn coming up for the fourth team captain. This is, I believe, the final week of the schedule. Plenty of games. I believe that I'll bring you the schedule on Thursday, but I do know that they've got ESPN games starting on Thursday. Not really sure exactly how many points you can get in a weekend, but if you do the math, Taylor has 1,300 points in 3 games or 3 weekends. So that's 435 approximately per day. So don't assume that just because someone like Kaylee's who had 1079, that's still partly within reach, depending on how. But I would say in all likelihood, it's going to come down to Moreno and Apuzzo since they're both captains. And this is just a unique thing. And the young girls out there, if you're not watching this league, you're really missing out on something. I really encourage all of you and young boys too, if you get a chance, this is really high-end lacrosse, and it's very much worth your time to try to catch one of the games. Okay. Last thing I want to touch on, had a lengthy conversation with Bill Schatz on, I believe, Friday, talking a little bit about how USA Lacrosse is going to start changing some emphasis. As we get more detail, I'll bring it up to you. I do know that there's a lot of interest in the long-term athletic development model that is out there for multiple sports and its applications throughout the lacrosse world. For those of you who might have remembered that I wrote an article some years ago called More Practice, Less Games. And even though it rubs some feathers wrong, I suggest that people don't blow this off. If USA Lacrosse is going to get very seriously involved in this, I would start thinking about how we can incorporate more of this into our lacrosse communities, and otherwise it might be imposed. And we all kind of want the same thing, which is kids who play the sport for fun, and as they get older, they decide how much or how serious they want to get with it, that they don't burn out. We have certainly had some of that with our kids who have gone on to college. And as we get more details, we'll bring up more on it. Jimmy Calder's site, I just also wanted to add, Jimmy Calder's site was down for a couple of days. I'll be ordering the teaching material today, and I'll be sharing some of the details with you on that too, and how you too can purchase it from Jimmy. It's not much of a commitment, believe me. And just again, Jimmy is a wonderful source of knowledge on the history of the sport, and particularly on the native side of it. And I encourage everyone to at least take a look at it. I'll post a link. We'll post a link on the website for you to see. And so, once again, follow us on Twitter, Florida LX, Facebook, FLALAXNEWS, website, obviously, you know about this if you're watching this. Always remember, grow the game, respect the game, honor the game. This is Lee Roggenberg, Florida Lacrosse News, saying see you Thursday morning at 8:30, and so long from the Sunshine State.